Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. Today's Friday, and on Fridays I do my comic cover challenge, where basically I ask you to, kind of go through your collections, look for those cool books with cool covers, and we show each other what's in our collections. And usually it's around some theme. So last week's theme was crossovers, where we looked at some of the best crossover covers in our collections. Well, the one that won that you guys chose as your favorite crossover of the ones I showed was this one, which was actually last on my list. It was XMen number 35. It has like a Spider-Man XMen crossover. So this is the one that won. This is the one you guys chose. I preferred some other ones that were on my list. So if you want to see what I put on my list, you can click the Friday cover challenge or comic challenge, Friday comic challenge, and you can see some of my older videos where I had a different list, a different choice for my favorite of the list. But I thought that was interesting that the last one on my list was the one that won. So yeah, you never know. People have different tastes. So this week's challenge is going to be an interesting one. A lot of people don't realize, but comics inspire movies. And what I wanted to do is show comics that inspired movies, that, and the trick with this challenge is you have to pick comics that have the same comic title as the movie title or TV show title. So it can be movies or TV series. So, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So my last one actually doesn't meet my own requirements, and that's why I put it last. But I wanted to show this book. I could have picked the one that actually meets the challenge, but I thought this one was cooler to show, so that's why I picked it. But it's here. I have to take it out of the plastic, as always. I always forget to take it out of the plastic. But it's Malibu Sun, number 13, and this is like kind of the first appearance of Spawn. And that's really the book that I'm talking about, Spawn. Spawn was a movie so far. And they keep on talking about making a second movie. When that'll happen, who knows? But, it inspired a movie. So that's what I'm saying. These books, these comics that I'm going to be showing, inspired either a movie or a TV series. So this is Spawn. And actually, for those people that haven't seen the back, it's really great Spawn back cover as well. So Malibu Sun number 13. Not really meeting my challenge because it's titled Malibu Sun. If it was titled Spawn, then it would match the movie. So I just want to show you how this challenge works a bit. The next one that's on my challenge, number 9, is Spirit. And there was a Spirit movie. It was Frank Miller that did it, and it didn't do very well. It was very stylish and looked kind of cool, but it didn't really perform well. Actually, I had Samuel Jackson. I forgot who played Spirit, but yeah, it was an interesting movie. It just didn't do that well. So this is Spirit number 1. It's a great cover. His sidekick is Ebony. So this is a Lou Fine cover too. Kind of cool Golden Age artist. This is from 1944. So great book. This is number 9 on my list because the movie didn't do that well. But it's a great book to have. Speaking of things that recently just came out, this is a comic that really did inspire and was like fans begged for years and years and years for this to be a movie or TV series or something, and it finally got made into a TV series. It's the Sandman. So this was a really popular comic, considered one of the best comics of all time. And it just recently got made into a TV series. And I'm not sure if it's gotten canceled or if they're going to make a season 2. I've heard that they're kind of shopping it around a bit and they're looking to make a season 2. But I thought the series was okay. I wasn't 100% on board with the Sandman series, but I thought it was okay. There was a few episodes that I really enjoyed, actually. So Sandman, number one. Sandman is the title of the series as well. So this one, so that only inspired one series, so I was thinking, oh, it's a little bit lower on the list. This one actually inspired multiple movies, all of which didn't perform that well. It's Fantastic Four. Oh, if they could only make a good Fantastic Four movie, I'd love to see it. Okay, so this is Fantastic Four. To me, these are the characters that really made Marvel the success that it is today. But they made several movies called Fantastic Four, just never successful. I don't know why. So yeah, Fantastic Four number one. I thought this was a really great book. Too bad the movies didn't live up to the greatness of this book. So yeah, so that was the next one on my list. Now the next on my list is kind of an interesting one that you might not even thought, hey, this inspired a TV series. You'd actually be surprised. But this one is a very long running, it ran magazine / comic. It ran from 1952 all the way up into the 90s. It's Mad. Actually, I still believe it runs to this day. Mad magazine. So Mad number one, they actually made a TV series. I think it ran for a few seasons of where it was called Mad. It was really good. I actually really enjoyed Mad TV. It was amazing. So this is Mad number one, the inspiration for Mad TV. So then we get into a series that I really enjoy. I think it's on, I want to say HBO. No, it's on Prime. It's on Prime. It's a series called Invincible. Awesome series. Awesome. They really kept to the comic. They made it really translate well from the comic onto the small screen, I guess. Invincible, they're coming out with season 2 soon. I'm really looking forward to it. So Invincible, great series and a great comic. So this is Invincible number one that inspired the TV series Invincible. So really great. Okay, now we're getting into the big guys. So I have 4 more to show. This one inspired a series and it had even spin-offs, and it just was like to me, it was one that I didn't even realize it was a comic first. I thought, oh, the TV series is really great. And then somebody said, oh, it's a comic. And then it became my quest, my quest to get the comic, because I was so in love with the show. I thought it was one of the best shows ever created on TV. Just the first season, I have to put that caveat, but it ran like 9 seasons and it had multiple spin-offs. The Walking Dead. I thought the first season was just amazing. So this is The Walking Dead number one, first print too. Just a really hard book to get, and just a really great one. I love the cover. It really captures Rick Grimes, in that sort of dystopian world where zombies now reign supreme. Just a really great comic, and really great TV series as well. So that's number 7 on my list, or number 4, I should say. Number 3 on my list is kind of an interesting one. This inspired a TV series back in the 70s. It was one of the first cartoons that I would watch as a kid. That, Spider-Man, a whole bunch, there was a bunch I'd watch. But this one did inspire the TV series. It also inspired a movie, a couple movies, I believe. It's Justice a League of America. And just a really great book. I love the fact that it has Wonder Woman on the cover. This is one of those covers where there's a lot of, not controversy, but it's more like Some people love it, some people hate it. I actually like it. I like when they play chess on a cover. I'm a big chess fan. I used to play chess. I was like sort of a chess prodigy when I was a kid. Like, I was really good up till about age 12, and then after that I kind of sucked. I used to play chess all the time, and I'd beat anyone. I could just beat anyone. And what happened was my parents were like, "Oh, he's really awesome at chess. Let's get him a chess book and like so he can actually learn the proper strategies." And once I started learning the proper strategies, my gameplay went terrible. I just became really bad. I don't know, because I wasn't as original as I was when I was just playing it freestyle. So that's a total aside, but I love this cover and I love Justice League of America. So this is one that inspired both a TV series and a movie. So I thought it should be higher on the list. So Justice League of America, number 1. And then we get one that has inspired not only a TV series, not only a bunch of movies, it's inspired so many things. This is one of my favorite comic titles. It's probably one of the most successful ones for DC. It is Batman. So this is Batman number 3. I don't have a Batman number 1, sadly, but I figure number 3 will have to do. So this is Batman number 3. I love this cover as well. I think it's just a great cover where you got them running to action with Batman and Robin. Supposedly this is Bob Kane and Jerry Robinson cover and art. So that's kind of cool. You see Bob Kane's signature right there. So yeah, it's just a really great comic and series, and I enjoyed the 60s Batman series a lot. I thought it was the most wacky and quirky and awesome series, and I really enjoyed it. Some of the movies I enjoyed as well. They're always a little bit hit or miss, but definitely enjoyed Batman. Okay, now the number 1 on my list is one that inspired multiple movie series and inspired also a TV cartoon series. So I thought, oh, based on just that alone, it has to be number 1. It's just, it is one that has inspired not only a series based on its title, but a spin-off series based on the characters from the pages of the comics. And it's XMen. XMen is just a great title, great series, just a kind of a fundamental inspiration for so many movies. I think there's like 10 X-Men movies. I don't know how many X-Men movies there are. There's a bunch. And there's like a bunch of, there was an animated series. They're going to bring back the animated series. They had spin-offs with Wolverine and, all like so many movies related to X-Men. So just really great series. This is X-Men number 1. Just a wonderful, wonderful book. Sadly, mine's in low grade, but X-Men, I figure, should be number 1 on the list. So that was my list of my top 10. And I ordered it based really on their impact on movie series or TV series. But what can you show me? What books do you have that you go, oh, wow, that inspired the TV series or that inspired the movie? That's really what I'm looking for in this challenge. And I hope this is an interesting, fun challenge for all those people in the community. And I hope everybody takes part in this challenge. And to take part, it's really simple. You can leave a comment below with a link to your video where you respond to the challenge. But also you can use the hashtags, 2 hashtags, Friday Comic Challenge and inspired covers. Okay, inspired covers is the second hashtag. So if you use those 2 hashtags, then people can check out your entry into this week's cover challenge, and everybody can enjoy checking out each other's videos and maybe getting some inspiration for comics they might want to pick up in their collections. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.